Hi, this is Kara. Welcome to Breaking Free Fridays, or welcome back if you've been following the series. It's great to have you here, and happy spring. So, today I was inspired to talk about, are you seeking a life with no issues? I know for me, early on in my journey of healing and self-development and awakening, that was truly my goal. I just wanted to get to the bottom of anything and everything that seemed out of balance, that seemed that it was something that needed healing, that could help me break free, that could help me feel more empowered, that could bring me to a place of living my best life, that could make things just run smoother, feel freer. And one of the things I was talking to a very dear friend and mentor the other night, and we just ended up laughing and joking about this very topic because the reality is a life without issues is not a human life. That's part of the whole point of our journey and our experience. It's about growth, and it's about transformation, and it's about learning, and it's about developing ourselves and continuing to that next level, that next part of our expansion, that next piece of growth. But what I have noticed and what I've seen with a lot of other people is that the more inner work that we do, we get to a place where those issues don't seem so much like issues, or they may be issues, but we can view them from a different lens. We have this perspective of just a little opportunity, or instead of a big bump in the road, it's like, ooh, I get to navigate this opportunity, and what is around the corner. It's like switching from fear to the anticipation of something miraculous and magical that's wonderful and waiting on the other side. It's like going from that place of, when is the other shoe going to drop, to, oh my gosh, what is waiting for me, or what is part of this that is the gift in life, or is a piece of satisfaction and fulfillment because I'm growing and learning and changing in ways that bring me to a place of greater authenticity. Even to the point where we get to a place of seeing life in all of the parts that are really challenging, that have been really ugly, that we get to a place where we see it as an adventure, and it's about thriving and moving through this journey from more of a lens of wonder and curiosity and adventure. And please know that I say this with great sensitivity around some of the very, very intense challenges that people go through. And I've been through many intense things myself, many traumatic things. So I don't say this in a way that is meant to minimize those. But what I also want to invite you to realize is that when we look back on things that have really challenged us, we often find the greatest gifts in our growth. We often find something that is this beautiful silver lining, and depending on what the circumstance is that we rise above, that we gain resilience from, that we become stronger through navigating through. It may take, more time or less time to really uncover that gift and embrace it. But one of the things that I know in talking to a lot of gurus and experts, the more aware that we get, the more healed that we are, in their experience, also in my own, there still are times where we can get tanked. Earlier this week, I ran into a wall where I just spiraled out hard for the better part of a day or two. And I worked my tools and I held space to allow myself to just be in that messy middle. That's one of the things that we get to embrace and that helps make the journey that much richer, is when we get to a place where we can be in more acceptance and peace with those more uncomfortable, those negative feelings, because in all reality, those are often where the biggest treasures and the biggest pieces of breakthrough exist for us. It's incredible how that works. And Abraham, if that's someone that you've been following through Esther Hicks, one of the things that Abraham says that is really incredible, and it has to do with the law of attraction and how what is reflected in our reality exists in our own energy field. And we have to experience those lower points, because it's that contrast, that very contrast, that actually gives us clarity for what we want and helps bring in the request that ask for what it is that we really want. And so when we are able to move through that, that's where a lot of those incredible breakthroughs come. It's our resistance that doesn't allow the breakthrough to manifest. So the more that we can get to a place where we embrace all of the facets of the journey, the better off we are. And remember, we don't know the immense, incredible light in all of its full glory without knowing darkness. We can't know and experience the most beautiful love without knowing its opposite. That's one of the things that helps give us clarity of our experience in life. So I just invite you to embrace the more challenging, edgy parts of the journey, and remember that is our invitation for greater integration, greater acceptance, and moving and traversing that part is often the gateway for the most valuable breakthroughs. I know for me, anytime I've done like really deep shadow work, wow, the ahas and the breakthroughs on the other side, they are just mind-blowing at times. So here is to another incredible week, and I'm just cheering you on and honoring you in your journey. If you've liked this video and gotten something out of it, please share any comments, share the video, and do a like and subscribe. And here's to your next level of empowerment and breaking free. And bye for now.